My name is
Hello,
Tanay.
my name is Tanay. I am Tanay 2000. Okay. Have you watched any of the videos that of you uploaded?
Not yet.
You should, because it's a review. It helps you to remember all the stuff.
I never get any time. I have to do other stuff like
Okay.
homework
Well
for
then,
school and
you
Spirit
should
of
be
Math.
keeping a note. You should be keeping a note. And I told you to make a page of all the stuff that you learned, right? Did you do that?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay. I mean, adults would call it a cheat sheet, but it's really not a cheat sheet because there's no grade for you to cheat on. But it's so you can't. I mean, you're young, so you remember a lot of things. It's easy for you to remember. But as you get older, you'll find that you'll need a memory aid to help you remember things. Okay. So you need to start practicing that. It makes your life a lot easier. Okay. Tanay, please don't. Tanay, please don't play with the paper. Okay.
My hands are here.
Okay. Okay. So So what? So you have that. So you have the. So the story. So the short story I wanted you to work on. So can you?
Yeah.
Did you have it a piece of paper, or do you have it in memory?
I made it a document about it.
How long is it? Is it very long?
Not really.
How many minutes would it be?
5, 6.
5, 6. Oh, okay.
Maybe 7.
7? Really? Okay.
Maybe.
I don't want to take all the time doing that. Okay.
Oh wait, could be. It takes 2 or 3 minutes actually to read.
Okay. Can you
Something
do?
I didn't want to make, but it'll only take 2 or 3 minutes to read.
Okay. How about you do this? Let's do this. Just do like 2, 3 minutes of it. So look in the 10A. Look in the camera. When people on the internet, they don't want to look at. They want to make sure you're looking at them. Okay. You're not Japanese or Chinese or Korean. So that's that's not in part of your culture. Okay. So do 2, 3 minutes of the story. Can you do that?
Yep.
Okay.
So one day it was a nice day in Computer Town. And the 3 pairs of twins were waking up. The first pair was variable and value. The second pair was I forget the second and third pair.
Bong. Bong. Take this person off the theater. Okay. We'll work on it. Well, practice. We'll have it do it Thursday, okay? We'll do that Thursday, okay? I'm going to start sharing. Okay, I'm going to start sharing.
Have you already read it?
You sent it to me? I don't remember receiving it. Oh, you did? Okay, sorry. I don't remember seeing anything. Okay, sorry. Can you share you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, it's called the KwizKardz. I didn't have time to memorize them.
It's not about memorizing, just to be familiar, because we're going to go over them several times, okay? But try to Tanay, please don't play with the thing. It comes into the sounds get recorded.
I'm not playing with anything.
Yeah, but whatever you're moving around on your table, it gets recorded into the video.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to bring them up. Yeah, you have to keep in mind on the internet. I've looked at the views for the videos. No one's watching them, but I'm saying that in the future, other people who watch the videos, if they notice a lot of weird sounds or clatter somewhere, then it's just very annoying to them. Do you know what I'm saying? And like if you watch a video and then there's like these odd sounds while someone's talking, does that that's kind of annoy you? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm sorry, it's taking a long time for I don't have a very fast computer. Okay.
Unless it's like part of the video, like.
But that's the problem. The sounds you're making, that's not part of the. Okay. Tanay.
Yep.
I shouldn't have to ask the questions. You can read them.
Okay. An integer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Get a piece of paper and so you can mark down your score.
Oh shoot. Oh no. I think my points were 207 last time.
I'm sorry, 0.207.
No, my points. I think
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah,
supposed to be.
yeah. Well, I keep a track, but sometimes, my memory is not. Okay, you got your piece of paper and pencil ready?
Yep.
Pen, pencil, whatever it is, right?
Mhm.
You have ready?
Yep.
Okay. Not now, but eventually there will be a timer. The longer
Okay.
you take, the less points you'll earn.
Got it.
Okay? Coders don't get paid well because they code slow. If you worked at a sandwich shop and you could only make one sandwich a day, would they keep you working there?
No,
No. How
definitely.
many sandwiches do they need you to make every day?
Like 100 at
As
least.
fast as possible without quality going down, right?
Yep.
What happens is you get a really sloppy sandwich where everything is just a big mess.
It's like just a pile of bread, cheese, and stuff.
Right. Would you go back to that sandwich shop?
Mm, if I like bread sandwich,
No one wants to see a messy sandwich. Nobody
I,
wants. Would your mother give you a messy sandwich?
if I asked for one, she would.
No. You asked for a messy sandwich?
I would.
No. No. If you went to a sandwich shop and you're taking money out of your own pocket, you don't want a messy sandwich. You'd complain to the manager, right? Manager, the sandwich artist maker made me a messy sandwich. I want a full refund. Right? You'd do that, right?
Yeah.
Well, New York City, that would happen. I mean, I've seen it many, many times. Not even for a messy sandwich, for the littlest thing. Okay.
What
Okay,
do you
you
mean
ready?
by the littlest thing? Like he put mayo by accident?
It's like, I kid you not, like the sandwich maker put a little bit too much mayo, and then the customer complained.
What?
I don't know. It's New York City. It's not Canada. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Tanay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's begin.
Okay. An integer is a whole number. Wait, how many points is that?
5.
So that's 200 and
Oh, you don't have to add. Just put +5. You can do the addition later. Not
okay.
now, but eventually there'll be a timer. I'm gonna get very impatient. I'm gonna be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep. A float is a decimal number.
Okay, give yourself 5 points. What are you looking at?
I have a bad pencil. I just
Okay.
need to.
I think Thursday we're gonna try. I think we're gonna try have you do it blindfolded.
Blindfolded?
Yeah, I'll just tell you the questions.
Okay, then I'll just make.
Well, you got to keep in mind the internet. They might think you're just reading off something.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want your friends to think you're just reading off screen somewhere, right?
True.
Okay.
Guys, I'm not reading off screen.
Well,
I'm
they
reading
don't know
on
that.
screen.
They don't know that. They don't know that. Okay, come on.
Okay. A variable is a box with a name that holds a value.
Okay, give yourself 5 points.
A value is data stored inside a variable.
Okay, give yourself 5 points.
A function is a block of code that does one job.
Okay, give yourself 5 points.
An algorithm is like a recipe.
Give yourself 5 points.
Done. Okay, now let's go to the harder ones.
Well, it's still
Yeah.
level 0 tonight. It's not really harder.
Well, I know, but the one that you put on this week.
Well,
I mean,
don't worry. I don't
not
think I'm
last
going to ask you.
week.
I just wanted you to look at it. I'm not expecting you to know the answer.
I know, but
Today,
still-
time.
you're not giving me the.
It's right there in front of you, Tanay. It's on the screen.
These are the ones that I already did. There's nothing else. There's what is an integer, what is a float, what is a variable.
What are you talking about? Look at the share. It says, what is an abstraction?
Where? I don't see anything.
You don't see anything? Are you sure you have your share turned on?
My what?
Google the Zoom share. Look at the Zoom share.
Okay.
I'm
sure.
sharing my screen with you.
Yeah. I see that, but all there is the questions that you already asked. Wait, scroll down.
Are you sure you're looking at the right thing? I'm
Yeah,
sharing my screen with you. You don't
I
see
know.
anything?
No,
What is
all
an
I see,
abstraction? What is an abstraction? I have it on my screen.
an abstraction is the simplification.
Okay, very good.
I memorized that, but it's not on
Well,
the
yeah, I
screen.
mean, part of it is memorization, but also you do have to understand what it is. If you don't understand something, you have to ask a question. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, give yourself 5 points for abstraction.
I did that.
Okay.
I can't see any of the other questions.
Why can't you see any? Okay, I don't know
I
why.
don't know.
I'm sharing it.
I can only see
Okay.
the first 6 questions that you asked me.
I don't see what I don't understand why you can't see the. Let me try again. So you're looking at the Zoom meeting, right?
Yeah, I'm
You're looking at
looking
the
at.
Zoom window, right?
I
Okay.
can see your face now.
Okay. Let me. Let's try again. I'm gonna try again. Okay. Do you see what is an abstraction?
Not yet. It's still
It's
loading.
still coming up. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You see
Now
it
I
now?
see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You see the next question?
A string is a word between double quotes.
Okay. Give yourself 5 points.
X.
Okay, I'm going to
equals
switch it
5.
up. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to switch it up. Num1 equals 10.
Num1 equals 10. Variable name num1. Assignment operator equal sign. Value 10.
Okay. Give yourself 5 points. This is only 3 points. What is the output
4.
of this code? I'm going to switch it up. Reverse the numbers. Reverse the numbers.
5 modulus 9.
Yeah, what's 5 modulus 9? We did this before. We did it before.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we did. I remember.
4.
Watch the videos. Go look at the videos and tell me if I'm wrong.
4.
No, 9 modulus 5 is 4. Not 5. What's 5 modulus 9?
5.
What's 5 modulus 9? How many times can you divide 5 by 9?
The answer is 1.
No, you can't. 0.
You
How many times can you
can,
divide
0.
5? Reverse the numbers. Print 5 modulus 9. How many times can you divide 5 by 9?
0.
0. So what would the remainder be?
0.
No, it would be 5. The remainder would be 5.
Okay.
Okay. So it would be 5. It would be 5. It would be the number 5 over the number 9. So it'd be 5
Okay.
over 9.
Okay.
Okay.
So minus 1.
So when you divide 9 by 5, it's 9 on top, and then a line, and then 5. Correct?
Mm-hmm. No,
Okay.
wait. No, it's for me when I divide, it's 9 here, and then 5 on the other side. There's a line in between them. 5,
Right, but
9,
you can also
between.
do it as a fraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
1 divided by 2, you can rewrite that as 1 over 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it would be half, right?
Yep.
So what is 2 divided by 1?
2 divided by 1 is 2 divided by 1 is
How would you
0.
write 2 divided by 1 as a fraction? What would you put on top?
The 2.
2, and then what would be on the bottom?
The denominator would be 1.
1, okay? So if you say 5, if you ask me what is 5 divided by 9, then I would tell you it would be 5/9, or 5 divided by 9. So it'd be 5 on top and then 9 on the bottom. Okay? So the remainder would be 5. Okay? Okay, you don't get any points for that. Okay.
Minus 3 points.
No, you don't lose any points. You don't lose any.
Oh, nice.
But you have to actually understand the question, Tanay. Memorizing the answer. I'm smart. I'm not fooled by your memorizing the answer. You have to actually understand how to get to the answer. Okay.
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 Think of
I
modulus
know you
as
can
the
memorize
remainder.
stuff. I know you're good at memorizing things. But that's a requirement, but that's not sufficient. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what is the modulus operator? Come on. It's only worth 3 points.
Operator. Think of modulus as the remainder. In Python, percentage is the modulus operator.
Okay, give yourself 3 points.
Guido van Rosen, creator of Python.
I think it's Rossum. I'm not too sure. I'm not from the Netherlands. So. Okay, give yourself 3 points.
Done. Python code is processed at a runtime by the Python code integer.
No, not integer.
Defense.
Defense. It's a word that starts with letter I. I think you could already see that.
Yeah.
If you go to China, who do you need to help you? You don't speak Chinese, do you?
No.
So who do you need to help you in China?
A translator?
You do, but how would you say that it's a word that starts with letter I means the same thing?
I don't know.
Interpreter. Okay. The Python interpreter is a program that translates your Python code into machine language that your computer can understand. Okay. So if you go to China, do you speak Chinese?
No.
No. So if you go to China and you want to do business in China, you'll need a Chinese interpreter who can understand English and Chinese. Okay. So what do you do with the interpreter? Do you speak to the interpreter in Chinese?
No.
No, because you don't speak Chinese. You're going to speak English and French. So you're going to speak to him or her in English, and then what is the interpreter going to do?
Translate it to the guy I'm talking to in Chinese.
Chinese, right? So the translator or interpreter will interpret or translate into the native language, his or her native language, right? Okay. You should be able to read the question.
Looping is when the computer
It's a word that starts with letter E.
No, not interpret.
No, it's not interpreting. 5, 4.
Defense.
3. It's a word that starts with the letter E. It's right there. I'll give you another letter. EX. EX.
Looping is when the computer Excel.
Excel. 5, 4, 3. Okay. Why don't you write it down? Write this down. Write it down. Looping is when the computer executes the same instructions over and over. Looping is when the computer executes the same instructions over and over. You could also say run. Looping is when the computer runs the same actions or instructions over and over. So you could say actions instead of instructions. Mean pretty much the same thing. So what did you write down?
Yeah.
What did you write down today?
I wrote execute same instructions.
Not once, over and over.
I didn't say.
Over and over. Okay.
I can remember that over and over part.
Okay. Imagine that you're at an amusement park, right? Mm-hmm. And you're riding a ride that's one big circle, and you're going around in that circle. Okay, a Ferris wheel, right? You know what a Ferris wheel is, right?
No. I'm just kidding. I know what a
Yeah, you know
Ferris
what a
wheel
Ferris.
is.
So imagine that you're going up and down on the Ferris wheel, right? You're looping, okay?
Yep. I get scared when I'm on a Ferris wheel because I'm like, what if it breaks?
Well,
Then you're in your thingy, and then you fall from a
well, I
great
think
height.
they have, I think
Right.
they have a cage that you
It-
ride in, so I think should be.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
guarantee. I don't. I'm not.
but
I'm
it's a
not an
cage
amusement
built
park
off the
worker.
Ferris wheel.
I'm not going to guarantee your safety. Okay, come on.
The assignment operator in Python is represented by the equal sign.
Okay, give yourself 5 points.
A sequence is similar to
Oh no.
defense.
OR.
Is similar to or
It's for math. You should know this. For math.
ordinance? No, not ordinance. Whatever that is.
5, 4.
I give up.
Okay, write this down. Order of operations.
Order.
Sequence is similar to order of operations.
Order of
Operations. You learned this in math. Order of operations, right? In order to solve a math problem, you have to perform
You
the
mean
action.
bed mass?
I'm sorry?
You mean bed mass?
Yeah, right. Bed mass, right. And also you want to remember the phrase order matters. Order matters, okay? When you cook in the kitchen and you want to make a sandwich, you have to follow a certain order, right?
Yep.
Okay. If you make brownies and you don't follow the recipe, what do you end up with?
A splotch of chocolate.
Would anybody want to eat that? Just a mess of chocolate and eggs and oil?
No, not really.
No, nobody wants to eat that, right? Nobody wants to eat that. Okay. Okay. Do you know, you did this, I think. So do you know what that is?
Print hello world.
Okay. Give yourself 5 points.
Swap values 3 and 5 and 3 in 3 lines of code. The temporary variable is z.
So how would we swap 3 and 5? How do we code
z
that?
to the x, x to the y, y to the z.
Okay.
Plus 5 points.
Okay, right. I'm sorry.
This is 11-1 card, by the way, just saying.
Okay, you gave yourself 5 points for this one, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm relying on you to keep track of the score. So, okay. How do we swap the 9 and the 6? What is the magic formula?
M comma E equals
E? Where's the E?
Oh, wait, sorry. M comma N equals N comma M.
Let's try again. I'll give you one more sentence. Next time, that's, you made it, if you flub it, then you lose. Let's try again.
M comma N equals N comma M.
Okay, good. Give yourself 5 points. Okay. Okay, so I just want to show you. So as the levels go up, the complexity of the code and the concepts goes up, of course, obviously. And what will happen is there will be more and more lines of code. Okay. So I would say roughly at level 2, not always, but generally expect to have at least more than 3 lines of code. Okay. Okay.
Okay. How many numbers?
Can you guess what this does? What do you think? How many numbers does this code print? Can you guess?
It
How many
prints numbers.
How many numbers do you think it prints? First, we create a variable
3.
called I. It has the number 5 inside of it.
Uh-huh.
So this is a while loop. This is an example of a while loop. So it's set to true. It's set to true, so it's always going to loop. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But there's an if statement inside of the while loop. Okay? So if I is less than or equal to 2, then it executes the break command. Can you guess what that break command does?
It prints more than just one number.
You okay, Tanay?
Yeah.
What do you think the break command? What do you think the break command breaks? What do you think the break command breaks?
I don't
It's
know.
a while loop. It's looping. What do you think breaks when the break command? When the Python interpreter executes the break command? What? Very good. The loop breaks. Very good. Okay. So can you guess how many times, Tanay, please don't do that.
Okay.
How many numbers do you think it prints? So I is 5.
Mm-hmm.
So the while loop starts to loop. It prints 5. Then what does it do after it prints 5?
Then it prints one more. It prints 2, 5.
Look, it prints 5, and then what does it do after it prints I? What does it do after it prints I?
It breaks the code.
Not yet. What happens to I?
It equals 1. No, it equals -1.
So it's
Yeah.
so what's happening is it's subtracting 1 from I. So what is I right now? I is what?
I is now 4.
Okay, right. So I was 5, and then it subtracts 1, and then puts the 4 value inside of I.
And then the loop goes again to make it 3.
Whoa. Slow down. Okay, so it goes to the if statement. Is 4 less than or equal to 2?
No.
No. So what happens? Does it execute the break command?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. So it goes back to the top, and it checks is true true. Is true true?
Yep.
Yeah. So then what does it print next?
It prints I as 4.
So it prints what?
It prints 4.
Okay. So how many numbers has it printed so far?
2.
Right. 5 and then 4, right?
And then it's -1, which makes it a 3.
Okay. Is 3 less than or equal to 2?
Nope.
No. So it doesn't break the loop. So we go back to the while true. So true is true. So then what do we do next?
Then you print I is 3.
Very good.
You take away 1, which is 2.
Okay. So now I is 2.
Then you check if it's equal to 2, which it is.
Okay.
So then they break the loop.
Then we break the loop. Okay. Very good. Great job. So how many numbers does this code print?
This code prints 5 numbers.
5 numbers?
Not 5 numbers. No. 5, 4, 3, and 2.
Oh, no, didn't print 2. Where did it print 2?
Oh no, wait.
When did it print 2?
3 numbers.
Okay. We did a loop together, okay? Okay.
Plus 20 points.
No, you don't get 20 points. I helped you. What do you mean you get 20 points? When you could do that, when you could do it by yourself, then you get 20 points, okay? Okay. You did it all by yourself?
A little bit.
You did a little bit, but not all, okay.
Oh.
Tanay, don't fall off your chair, please. I don't want you to get hurt.
No, I just dropped my pencil.
Okay, so in this example, what happens in the first line? Tanay, let's focus, please. What happens in the first line?
The first line. What is the output of this code? Let's see.
So what is
In
the first line? What happens in the first line of code?
It establishes that x equals 5.
Okay, so it creates a variable, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I want you to say, first line of code, we create a variable called x, and it has the value 5. What happens in the second line of code?
In the second line of code, the second line of code, y equals x plus 3. So then x turns into y's number plus 3, but we don't know what y's number is.
I'm not too sure if that makes any sense. The computer is going to do it from right to left. So what is x right now?
X right now is 5,
Okay.
and then the second line of code, it turns to 8.
Right. So then what happens to y? So what is y? What's going to be inside of y?
Y is gonna be 7.
Right. No, not 7. 8.
8?
5 plus 3 is 8.
I know.
Okay.
But you just said
So x is what? What is x now? X is
I don't know.
it's right there. X is 5.
Oh yeah.
And what is y? What's inside of y?
8.
8. Right. Okay. So when we get to line 3, so the str, the string function, it's going to change the y. What is y again?
Y is 8.
Okay.
And it changes 8 to y.
So the string function is going to change the 8 into a string. Okay.
Y.
Y into a string. Okay. The 8. I'm sorry. So whatever y is, the computer replace the y with a string, and 8 with double quotes. Okay. Am I making a sense?
Yep.
So when you tell the computer to add 2 strings together, it just smushes them together. It just smushes them together, okay? It doesn't add anything together. It just smushes together, okay? So so if I take the letter A and add it to the letter B, what do I get?
Then A plus B equals C.
No, A plus B becomes AB.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Right.
What does I plus T equal?
It.
Okay?
Have you watched the movie?
Okay. Okay, so then the integer function, it changes the string 82 into the integer 82. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going over with you. I mean, we'll spend some time on it later, okay? Okay. Do you have any questions today? How many points did you get in total? I'll add it up.
I don't know. Wait, that one had 20 points. Do I get those 20 points?
Tanay, that was a review.
20 points.
When you can answer the question by yourself, then you get the 20 points. Can you answer that question by yourself?
Well, I didn't really ask for help, but you just helped me. I didn't ask for help.
Tanay, how many points is that?
And I did not say defensive.
Okay. Tanay, how many points is that total? What's your total?
Wait, do I get those 20 points?
No, you don't get those 20 points. How would you get those 20 points? When you know when you can get to the answer by yourself, that's when you get the 20 points.
Okay, let me see. So 10